This is a motivational video. The title of this video is to anyone who stays at home a lot. It attacks mental health and just it's about just kind of getting out there and just you got to motivate yourself to leave the house. All that staying in the house and all that, that's not good for anybody. It's not good for your mental health. It's not good for productivity in life. That's what I'm all about. That's what this brother's all about as well. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna let him rock.
All right, what up? I wanted to talk about something in this video about being at the house a lot. I seen this YouTube video where this guy was explaining about how he always be at home and how yada yada yada, right? And I wanted to put my input on being a homebody, right? Always at home. Just you never really go outside. Um, it's so comforting at home that you just don't want to leave. You know what I'm saying? And I know how that is though, because even though I grew up running in the streets and all of that stuff, right? Hustling, get money and stuff, I was actually slash a homebody too. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm at home, like I got partners who roam the streets all day. They always outside. They always somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's house doing this or whatever. Me, if I wasn't at where I need to be, getting money or whatever, or at school or whatever, I'm at home. Like, you know what I'm saying? I never was really always out and about. Like, you know what I mean? But it just feels comfortable, safe. And the most thing about it, maybe for everybody else too, is the technology. You know what I'm saying? Because back when I was younger, I didn't really have smartphones and stuff like that. But playing a video game on the computer, searching the web, YouTube, all of this shit, right? Social media, that right there, that'll keep you chilling, and you will feel like you have a life. You know what I mean? But when you think about it, you know, you don't really have a physical life. You got like an artificial life, or like you know what I mean, a life on the internet, or a life, just within your home, and which could be cool. You got family at home, maybe you got brothers and sisters, you got stuff, and you really interacting with people at home, maybe or not. But being outside, is something that I feel like people need to have to do, is be outside. And like during COVID, look, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm more of an introverted person, right? During the lockdown and all of that, I was cool, kind of happy that we got to stay in the house.
Look, vibes. Listen, bro, I'm with you on that. When during COVID with the mask and we had to have the mask on, when you have a mask on, people naturally don't want to talk to you. Like it almost it's something personal about a mask. I don't know what it is, but people just don't want to. You feel me? That they don't really want to talk to you like that. Like, and they don't want to be talked to. It seems like so people weren't talking as much because uncomfortable to talk in the mask. I'm an introvert too. I should have picked another place to pause because my man face is all. I did my man greasy with the facial. Okay, we're gonna stop a little better next time. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. It was a good time for us introverts because we were in a scenario where people weren't trying to talk. It's okay to stay at home. Everybody was staying at home, and you will, like he says, you get stuck in that because it feels good. You know what I'm saying? You get stuck in like just that. You just get stuck in that, and it makes you think everything is okay, and it's not. You feel me? So, like I said, I wanted to agree with that wholeheartedly for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm always chilling anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't really worried about going out and hanging out and all of that stuff. So I was at the house with the fam chilling. It's cool. But over time, you just start to feel like you just locked away. Like, you ever heard of cabin fever? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you've been in the house too long. You lose touch with reality, with what's going on in the world. Not that you care probably about what's going on in the world, but just being out in the world. You know what I'm saying? Around people. And it's just like for example, like, you ever had to go to your first day of a job or first day of school, college, or whatever, right? And you feel like kind of nervous, and you feel like wow, like damn, okay, I wonder how it's gonna be. But then when you get there, you see other people on their first day as well, right? So you kind of feel more comfortable, like, oh, okay, I'm not the only one going through this little jitters type shit. You know what I'm saying? You got this person over here, outspoken, kind of showing that he or she is kind of uncomfortable or whatever, asking questions, and like it's just different walks of life. You know what I mean? And then you sit back and peep it, like, oh, okay, I feel cool. I'm not alone. That's the key words. You're not alone. That is what people kind of fear a little bit subconsciously. You know what I'm saying? Like they fear being alone. And you may be a person who's an introvert and feel like I don't care about being alone. But man, over time, man, like me, I don't really being alone is something that I can deal with. You know what I'm saying? But over time, I have to have some interactions, even as an introvert. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have some interactions just to just to kind of satisfy a need to be seen or heard, or you know what I'm saying? Like damn, am I even in reality? Like you get what I'm saying? Like this is this a dream or what? Like you want to have that, just that person, just somebody that can see you and understand you or whatever, right? You know? So like a lot of people these days don't have friends. They don't hang out with friends. They just alone. Maybe the only interactions they have is besides like maybe their parents or their siblings, or you know what I'm saying, is people online on their phone, social media, all of this stuff. And no matter, like our brain is wired to have some interaction, some physical interactions, because we want to use our senses. Like no matter how introverted or whatever, we want to use our five senses. We need to use them, but we may hide behind the fear and think like, okay, I'm gonna just stay in my comfortability, and we make excuses to where why this is what we really want to do. But really, we may wish that we can be more extroverted to do these things, to use our five senses.
Um, I'm gonna say that is facts, in my opinion, right? Like this is all his opinion, you know what I'm saying? So um seemingly I don't know too much about how any of that works, but and he, you know, the brother probably he could even did research on it, I'm not sure, but I feel it's facts. I'm gonna say this. Part of being an extro One thing about being an extrovert I'm sorry, the introvert rather, is for us it's hard because um to be honest, everybody around, most people that you're gonna meet are gonna be extroverts or at least ambiverts, right? Where when and what that is when you basically when you do both, right? You go out, you go do your thing, you have fun, you just need to recharge. For introverts, it's even harder to do it, right? You're even more on the in the area of just not wanting to go out and be social. And it's not about necessarily being outside of the house. It's about being social when you get there. It takes a lot more energy for us. So we end up not being too happy about that. But so you know, from what he's saying, like I said, I believe that that's facts. You know what I'm saying? I'm just throwing it out there. I believe it's facts because you got to think like when it comes to when it comes to having those relationships and stuff like that and all that, when you have relationships, like let's say you have a love life or you know you have a very active family, a very close knit family, what ends up happening for us is that we put other people in a scenario where they can't be as social as they want to be. You know what I'm saying? They are too busy trying to make sure we're cool. You know what I'm saying? And I went through that many times where you know my wife, she wants to go out and go do different things, or she wants to have company or be social all the time, and it's to the point where it almost makes you sick because you get so much anxiety built up. I got bad anxiety where I know that I have to pick whether or not I'm going to be like physically, emotionally sick. You know what I'm saying? By having to be out there and be talking to people because I got social anxiety and I'm an introvert. And you get so tired of your body, you're almost scared to go talk to people. There's nothing wrong with that, right? But you get that little bit of time to rest, right? I got a job where I talk to people, so one of the things that people don't talk about is the fact that it plays it is taxing on your significant other or your close friends, you know what I'm saying, or your family. It's taxing because they're either used to being around people a lot, or they're just I always like to call them normal. I don't really call being an introvert really normal. And I for sure don't call social anxiety normal. I just say it's it is something you got to deal with. And for normal people, they won't understand it because they thrive when they wake up in the morning. They're thinking about where to go and who to see and what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? And so, if that happen, imagine you have that in your mind, right? I want to get up and go, whatever, go talk to people, go see people, and then here comes me, and I'm like, no, people, no, nobody's coming here. Let's just be here together and not do nothing with nobody. And I'm like, it. Listen, if that person stays with you, that's God, right? Or you got to be going crazy and all the other, you feel me, areas or whatever. It ain't gonna happen with everybody, and it makes it very difficult. And it's not fair. It wouldn't be fair for us to like force somebody into it. You get what I'm saying? I know that's a long one. Bear with me. I just wanted to. I got to provide value. I don't react to anything I don't have nothing to say about. Um, but yeah, man, Adolphus, man, talk to us, man.
You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to be super extroverted. Really, you just got to face some of your fears. You know what I'm saying? And realize that it's not that bad once you start using more of your five senses every day. And that's really what it's about. Because if you get artificial uh, interactions when you're online. You're not getting real reactions. You know what I mean? Um, and I just believe that at least getting out a little bit every day just to feel the sun, feel the wind on your face or whatever, see people, just to see people in action, that can be enough. And maybe you said hi to somebody, maybe somebody said hi to you, I don't know, gave you a compliment on your shoes or whatever, right? That's enough right there. You can go right back to you know what I'm saying? Just the interaction of being in the real world is enough. And, you know, I get it though. We like to be comfortable, especially if you like a gamer. You're on a game for hours and you look up and time just done went by. And you can look up and 2 years done went by and you can't even recall moments, memories and stuff. It's just like, it's a blur. So I would, that right there is something that I don't think that's a good thing right there. You know what I'm saying? I think we're here to create memories and live life, even if it's uncomfortable, whatever. Those are the good memories though at the end of the day. Because you're gonna be happy you faced fears and did all of this stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, challenge yourself every day type shit. And this is what I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? I've always been an introverted type dude. It's just that as I got older, I started to practice being more extroverted just for a small amount of time because I don't want to drain myself. If you got something to add, go ahead and add it in the comments, or if you got any type of value or whatever, let me know something in the comments, man. I'm going to see you in the next video.
All right, check it out. So, just to add a little extra on to what he was saying, this is something I would probably comment, but what he was doing is he was giving you guys some game on how to really work with being an introvert and how to work with feeling alone, because that's what can really happen. And what he was saying is you look back and everything's a blur when when you're running around the house, so you're not going outside, you're not experiencing things with family and experiencing things with friends. You will look back, like he said, and everything will be a blur because you were running away from all meaningful memories. About an hour ago, my wife sent me a video of me holding my probably he was probably a week old, my son, right? A month at most. And I'm holding him and I got him in the rocking chair, the same rocking chair that I was rocked in when I was, you know, it's probably, I don't know. I might have been might have been two or something like that. I know I was no more than 1 year old because it happened in the earthquake in the Bay Area. It was an earthquake in '88, so I would have been less than a year old. I'd have been a few months old, right? And I'm rocking them, and and my wife said something. She said something about making memories, and I made a joke about him not liking memories, like his dad, right? And it didn't set out to me. It was kind of funny to me when I watched the video. I had no idea I was going to react to this video today, but I just wanted to let y'all know that um, because she takes pictures and because she took pictures and she continues to, she takes videos and continues to, I have memories. So now, anytime I think of taking a picture, which is not often at all, right? Because I hate pictures, I hate videos, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not sure where that stems from, but anytime I, can remember to take a picture or can think of doing a video or whatever, I do it. And there's not a lot of videos where I'm in them on my phone, obviously, because I'm doing the video. But anytime I get video, or whatever, I do it. We have a 4-year-old son. I can't afford to do the whole, I'm too cool for videos. I'm too cool for, whatever. I can't afford to do that no more. So, these days, like I said, I focus on, making memories and just making sure that my son and my wife and my family have something to look back on, because you never know what can happen to you. You don't jump in pictures, you don't take pictures, then people don't, it's hard. You want memories. That's what life is about, experiences. And I kick myself in the ass for running from so many experiences because of personal issues I have with the world, personal issues I have with people. I don't have trust in humans, you know what I mean? And that's not the people I love's fault. It just is what it is. Some of it's my fault, you know what I'm saying? I'm 37 years old. Like, you know what I mean? And once you get this age, there's nobody. You can't blame anybody. You know what I'm saying? I got a son. I can't be blamed. You know what I mean? So again, this is that's a message for everybody in this scenario. That's that, man. Shout out Adolphus. The link will be in the bio to the original video. Like I always say, do not subscribe to his channel unless you're gonna watch his videos. If you subscribe and you don't watch the videos, then YouTube thinks his stuff ain't rocking. So watch the videos if you subscribe, like whatever, and whatever support that he needs on the, that he had any links that are on there, hit those links. I'll also have a link in the description as well. After you support him, if you have time, come back and support me. There's a link to Amazon. I make a kickback on whatever you buy through the link on Amazon. It's not out of your pocket. It's Amazon giving me a kickback from what they make. So it's an easy way to support. It's a no BS way to support, man. So holla at us.